Hi, my name is Pamela Hayes, and today I'm going to show you how to make a wavy hairstyle from straight locks. As you can see, I currently wear locks, and they're pretty long now and they're pretty straight. So this technique that I'm going to demonstrate today will actually show you how to create a wavy hairstyle effect using just plaits. This will work for anyone with almost any hair length and any type of hair. And if you have a thinner grade of hair, it will just give you more volume. And it'll create a nice wave. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hair down from this bun that I have it in and show you what it looks like when it's perfectly straight. This style is another style that I have shown people how to do, but for today we're going to just show you how to create the wavy effect. So here are my locks in a semi-natural state. They actually have a little bit of texture to them from being up, but I'm going to go and wash them, and then I will show you how to actually put them or make that wavy effect. I'm sorry. I also want to show you the products that I use to assist me. So first we'll be using a lock gel. You could use any type of gel as long as it's not a type that creates flakes in your hair or dries your hair out too much. Don't use a gel that has too much alcohol in it. This is a creamy gel, and it just kind of gives my hair some body and creates a nice twist effect. I also will use a ponytail holder, which will section off my hair as I am plaiting it up so that I don't have a whole bunch of hair in my face. And when I do create the plaits for my hair, I will use a small, I don't know if you can see that, a small rubber band on the end. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go and wash my hair, and because you want your hair to be slightly damp when you actually plait it up, so that it when you dry it, so that it will create a nice deep set. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my hair is pretty wet. So what I do is I actually use a regular auto chamois, and this is very absorbent. So because my locks are so long and they're so heavy, when they get wet, they're really heavy. So I take the chamois and I just squeeze my locks and squeeze a lot of the moisture out of them, as such, because I want them to be damp, but I don't want them to be really wet. It's going to take a long time for them to dry, and in the summertime I'll braid my hair, and then I will walk around with them just braided and let them air dry overnight for a day. I can make a hairstyle out of the braided locks, so sometimes I do that. I pin them up and actually get a lot of compliments out of that look as well. But in the winter, or when it's kind of chilly, or if I have a time issue, I will dry them with a blow dryer or with a hood dryer like this. And I can sit up under this for a couple of hours and do homework or watch television or whatever, and then they're dry. Okay, so I've actually braided one section just so you could see what I'm talking about when I say I have to make a braid. Okay, in hair that is not locked, you would actually take 3 strands of your hair and you would begin the braid that way. But because I have locks, I can take 3 locks and braid them together. I'm trying to find 3 that are relatively the same length to show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so alright, so I have these 3 locks here, and what I'll do is I'll begin with a small amount of gel, and I will slide it down the length of the locks, trying to make sure it's evenly dispersed. Then what I'll do is I will begin to braid them together. This is not hard to do. If you have any skill at braiding hair, just doing a simple plait, you will be able to do this. So I just braid it all the way down to the end, making sure that the braid is uniform and not with too many lumps and bumps, because I want my waves to be pretty uniform. Okay, so now I've gotten to the end, and I will take this small elastic and I will put it on the end of the lock, and it's done. And you can see that, there you go, you can see that they're all together and they're all locked. They're all braided together uniformly. So what I will begin to do is I will do this all over my head. Now, a lot of times you may see people, my hair is pretty well parted and you don't see many frizzies. That's because I actually use this tool to go in and tighten my roots when they get a little bit loose, which is something that I will explain at another time. But I like to tighten as I do this braiding technique, because when I take them out, I will have a really nice tight looking scalp and evenly smooth locks. So as you can see, I have now 2 completed. This takes an awful long time and I don't want to bore you, so I'm going to pause and I'm going to braid them all up, and then will show you what it looks like when it's all braided, and then dry them, and then you'll be able to see the finished product. See you in a bit. Okay, and here I am all braided up, and this is what it looks like. And actually, like I was saying before, sometimes I make styles out of these braids and pin them up and do all kinds of things with them, and then people think that this is a style when it's actually a set. And as it dries, I can walk around. The longer I let it dry, the better the set, the deeper the waves will be. So I'm going to go and get under the dryer, and then you'll see what this will look like when it's done. See you then. And I'm done. So, to just reiterate, I did this video to illustrate how to crinkle set or wave set your hair. This can be used for any type of hair. I happen to have individual locks, but if you can see how it makes the hair crinkly, curly, can feel a lot of body, and I will be able to wear this for several weeks and it'll stay this way. And it also, gives me the ability to do additional styles and, pin it up and do all kinds of different things with it now with this crinkle set. And I believe that people should know how to do this because it gives you an option. It gives you something different to do with your hair. If you have thin hair, it gives you a lot of body, and might be something that you might want to try. And I don't know how well you can see it, but I'll turn around so that you can see the actual set. And as I go throughout the day, tomorrow, the next day, it'll get even more full, and it'll give it even more body. So that's my video. I want to thank you for taking the time to view it, and have a good night. Bye.